guess we're all a bit paranoid as cryptographers. I think now life is easier because people now believe us when we speak about the NSA. Before we knew about them, but if you mentioned the NSA in a talk, people thought you were like a nutty professor. But I think our job as a scientist, I mean, I'm paid by the society to do research, but I think also to make the world a better place and to secure the online environment. And I've been very lucky because I came to crypto at a moment when the field was just beginning and was only done by a handful of teams and was a very small world of a couple of hundred researchers with almost no deployment, so just in the banks and the government. And today crypto is everywhere, but I think we have to be very fair. We have a success because there's now more than 30 billion crypto devices, but we're not very good at protecting data of users. We protect governments, we protect data of corporations, we protect banks against users and governments and organizations against users, but we're not very good at protecting users. And I'm hoping that the Snowden revelations will make this more clear and that people will change the plan. Of course, I do understand that businesses want to make money and that people want to make money for a living, but I think as a community, we should really take a step back and look how we've changed the world. So, of course, we do have to secure systems, but we also have to secure user data end to end. And there is people who criticize this, but it is possible if we do it for movies or for music or for content owned by companies, then it's possible to do it globally, but it seems to be very difficult to do it for users themselves. And maybe there is technology reasons, but there is also policy reasons, which means if you make a cool product that makes people secure, it gets a large pickup. Then we've seen that in the case of Skype, it gets then bought and changed, so there is actually more control of large corporations. And so it's not only that there is big technical challenges, so it's very hard to build secure systems, but it's also the case that there seems to be market forces or forces in society that power concentrates in the hands of large corporations and governments, which makes that actually users don't get the protection they deserve. And so I think this is something, it's nice to work on technology, but I think it's a bit naive to work on this and write nice papers and produce nice code and then see that it doesn't get used for what you wanted, but actually gets used for other purposes. And I don't mind that, but it should also be used for the original goals, which is to make the world a secure place and protect privacy and security of users.